Howdy ho, good people. Good morning. I hope everybody's slept well and had a great evening last night, and I hope your morning is full of sunshine and just wonderful. So this is video number 6. I got 6 other books to show you today. Yes, and there's about 6 more after this. So yeah, just one more video of this, showing you these little books. This was ink playtime, and I did some sparkle paste through a stencil with that one. This one's got really bright colors in it. I really like this one. And let's see, then we open it. I put a little vellum pocket there. That's a painting and just a little card. And then here's just a little tag. I put a little, instead of a full pocket, I did one of my frames. Put that in there. And I didn't put any acetate or anything. It's just cool the way it is. And this. Got a little pocket, little tuck there, a couple little cards to write on, and then this one, love that. And then this was from my die cuts, and I just put it on thicker paper then, and another ink playtime. That was a greeting card that we were sent that I hadn't used, and just a little book and another little card. And then, okay, this one opens up. I know, just when you think you're done. A little tuck spot here. And another little Live Life Colorfully in there. And then another pocket. This was just another one of my masterpieces, watercolor painting. That, yeah, I just had to share with everybody. So that's book number, 1 for today. That one. All right, let's get, okay, how about this one? Okay, yeah, I don't know where I got the plans for this one. It was some video in, on YouTube. I really honestly, I don't know. I had watched so many, and this was again one of the first few that I made. Little pocket there, a little tuck spot here, and then this flips over. I got a little tuck spot here, and then the little book with all the different papers, and then I put a little vellum pocket right there and a couple more tags. I like that. That was a fun, that was just using inks again. Fun ink playtimes. And this one, okay, it's like this one. Another masterpiece painting, watercolor, a little envelope, and a couple little cards. This one, okay. A little file folder, that's a little book. And another card. This was inks on glossy photo paper, which that's the first time I used it as a pocket. They're not as tight, but it's a little more difficult to work with, but I loved the way the inks came out on the photo paper. So I'm glad to be using those. A little vellum pocket, another little belly band using the photo paper, a little tuck spot, and then here's another little pocket back here, a little belly band, a little card, that one flips up, another little belly band, open, a little envelope, a couple more cards, nice little journal, and a little tuck spot. Oh, I think that's a little envelope too. Yep. I put quite a few in that one. This one was fun because it was again single-sided, so I did stencils, ink through stencils, and then I had little leaf stamps, so I did that. So that was fun to do. Oh, it's all fun to do. It is. It's all fun to do. Okay, this one. This is a pretty cool one. This was Septeria 18, I think. Yeah. Okay, gotta go down. Maybe. Okay, in the back, I have a little tuck spot here for a paper. And then one little pocket in the front. This was from a book, and another little card that I made opens up. You can get a real deep pocket here, which just tucks under there to keep it closed. And since I couldn't put a regular paper diary book in it, this was just like a really big matchbook paper pad that I put in. And that fits great in that pocket. And then over here is another deep pocket. This I just put that on as to hold everything in, and it's a pretty deep pocket because it's got big gussets on it. Little collage. This was from I made that poinsettia plant. I just put it between a couple pieces of acetate and then sealed it in there. And that turned out pretty good. That was from a book that I have. And then, oh, here's another card that I did a little decorating on. But, yeah, and then there's a few more writing spaces. And, yeah, that all fits nicely right in there. And then this comes down and tucks right there and holds everything in. That one's pretty cool. Okay, let's do this one. It's a cute little tuck spot in front. I love those guys sitting there together.
It's a middle finger. I mean, it's a middle finger.
Those are Tim Holtz people. That one, I made the mistake of gluing this pocket on fully, so I can't put anything big in there. So, yes, even I mess up, but it's still usable. Fit that one in. A couple more cards here. And then the big envelope. It's, again, just a little... that one, this was embossed, inked, and then I used an embossing folder on it. So it's got a cool texture on it, but you can still write on it. And this was just a little card that I did. That I was using watercolor pencils on a big stamp. And so I just turned it into a little book. And then did a bunch of other stamping on it. So there is that one, but it's a pretty deep pocket. And then I just used a bigger card right here to hold it down, hold it closed. That was Septeria 18. And then here's the last one for today. That was just a little cluster that I made. I had fun decorating this one because I just went wild with the colors, and I put a lot of kitties on it. A little die cut kitty and hearts. And these were just scrap papers that were on my desk. And then a couple little cards right there. Okay. And a little kitty. I love those little die cut kitties. And then a couple more cards. Alright, this was just left over. I used a punch on some of the ink, some of my ink cards that I had done, and it just looks cool that way. And then this one opens up here, got a belly band, a couple more tickets, another masterpiece painting. Okay, yep, and just a couple more cards here. Little tag on that. And yeah, this was one that I didn't put, I wasn't able to put a book in, which maybe I can still do that. It's a possibility. Anyways, so there's that. I do like how these little clusters turned out. That's a little die cut kitty and just a little piece of trim, and picked this stuff up. It's called ladder yarn or ladder. It was at a thrift store for like $1 or something, and this was just plain paper, and I just used a stamp on it to give it that texture. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Please like and subscribe and share. Help me to grow my channel. I thank everybody for tuning in and watching, and I hope you all have a great day. All right. Be safe out there, and see ya next time. Bye.